How to build your first asset. There are simple ways to accumulate assets while investing very little money. However, fewer people can create assets in this world. What exactly is the issue? The issue is that most people are unaware of their asset building process and its meaning. As a consequence, it's neglected. What does one do? It's not a difficult job. The rest will be easy if one understands the method of asset creation. What is the procedure for accumulating assets? Today, we will tell you about how to build your first asset. Before we start, go ahead and subscribe. Also, press the bell button to get the latest updates. Without any further delay, let us start. The act of purchasing assets is referred to as an investment. The assets that were acquired have the potential to produce returns over time. Asset accumulation happens as assets are steadily accumulated over time and retained for a relatively long period of time. To make a good investment, one must purchase assets with the goal of accumulating them. Asset building, on the other hand, is described as the method of gradually purchasing assets with the aim of accumulating them. The word accumulation is a key word for us. Purchasing assets without the purpose of collecting them are almost pointless. The emphasis must be on asset acquisition and accumulation. Let us ask a more simple question now that you understand the asset building process. Why should you invest in assets? Do you like what you do for a living? We know that not many people will lift their hands in answer to this issue. But if we don't like our careers, why do we keep doing them? Because there really isn't any other choice. Working is a voluntary compromise that we have made in order to continue earning money. However, there has come a time when we are fully reliant on our jobs for financial support. Is there a way to get rid of this financial dependency? Yeah, there is a solution. Becoming financially self-sufficient. How do you go about doing this? Take the following approach. First and foremost, understand that you are financially reliant on your work. The majority of working people are unaware that there is such a thing as financial freedom. Learn more about financial self-sufficiency. Second, begin progressively reducing your financial dependence. What does it mean to be less financially reliant? Creating a secondary source of revenue. Where will alternative sources of income come from? From the riches that one has amassed. The broader the asset base, the higher the alternative profits. More alternative income means less reliance on work income. As a result, create assets to free yourself from the shackles of your work. Make this your number one goal. It is a worthy aim to achieve. Why should alternative income generation always take precedence over work income? Because of the roots from which they originate. We will have to dig deeper into ourselves to grasp this. Why do we need funds? Specifically, to maintain our current standard of living and manage other living expenses. These are simple and unavoidable expenses for the human being. How will we ensure that these costs are covered? To produce an income, most people must work hard as in a job. As a result of this revenue, we are able to cover our expenses. However, how can a common man make his first asset? Well, the first thing is to save some money. It's more important to save money than it is to spend. The simplest way to save money is to set aside a portion of your earnings. Reducing unnecessary spending would result in more free cash in your pocket. In addition, the world's wealthiest men must save money in order to maintain their wealth. A good savings rate is 25% of total income, according to the rule of thumb. Give the salary account a standing order to divert 25% of the money to a savings account. Every month, on the first day, this should take place. The next thing is to invest some money. Why should you invest? Why not continue to save and then use those funds to purchase properties directly? This will be great, but it's not a good idea to save money. What is the reason for this? Savings are spent more quickly for two reasons. One, they are spent too easily. And second, money invested multiplies more quickly. Where can ordinary men put their money? Mutual funds, bonds, real estate, gold, and other investments are all available. Funds that are locked up are also the most important step to take. In most cases, we stop at phase 2 and just invest. However, we must go the extra mile. We are turning all assets into income generating assets in the process. How are we going to do it? Dividend-paying stocks, rental assets, and REITs are the best investments for most. For those who want to build their first asset fast, the best way is to make an online asset. The first step is to pick an idea. First and foremost, just don't overthink it. This is more important as a training exercise than a company right now. If things start to take off, you can always go back and make adjustments. My best advice is to create a domain name based on something you're passionate about or a hobby. This will make the process more enjoyable for you. Consider this nothing more than an exercise and an experiment that you are doing today. Maintaining a laser focus on the right now at the outset will allow you to focus on the important tasks at hand rather than being distracted by the what-ifs down the road. The next step is to buy a domain. Namecheap is mostly used. After that, you'll need hosting to get your site up and running. It's important to choose a hosting provider that is dependable and provides excellent customer service. You don't need to spend millions of dollars on this at this point. All you need is something that will last. For the most part, we recommend Bluehost because it is reliable, dependable, and has outstanding customer service. WP Engine is also a fantastic host if you're willing to invest a little more money. Next, you'll need to install WordPress and have a theme. If you know a little about WordPress, then this should be an easy task for you. If not, you can always hire some freelancer to do it for you. The main goal is to create a WordPress site where you can post articles on your idea or favorite topics. Once everything is done, you can connect all your social accounts to this website and Google Analytics. You can have this website as your very first asset from which you can earn passive income. You can write articles yourself at the start, and once you generate enough income, you can hire others to do it for you. Many people have many such assets from where they generate a lot of passive income for them. You can also host ads for other companies to earn more, or you can launch your own product on the website and increase its sales. That's all for today, folks. Tell us in the comment section what is your point of view. See you soon with yet another amazing video.